Hi, I'm Sparkuus. Welcome to January 29th, 2016. Did you know January 29th is one of only 31 days in the year where the date's ordinal and cardinal numbers are equal, and one of only 59 days of the year that always have the same ordinal number? Everything after February 28th gets bumped up by one about 25% of the time, after all. That is just one of about 20 facts about January 29th that I'm going to share with you in today's video, brought to you by 365 Nerds. I'm sorry, I don't have any kind of fancy opening animation. I have yet to make an educational video for 365 Nerds, so I thought I would take this opportunity to give an absolutely non-in-depth history lesson on January 29th itself. Meaning I'm just going to tell you a list of stuff and people associated with today. The most important thing about this day to me is that it's my birthday. I'm not alone in this, of course. I think it's pretty safe to say that approximately 1/365th of the Earth's population share my birthday. Not exactly, of course. This is a leap year after all. If you look up January 29th, there's a whole laundry list of famous people who share my birthday, but the only names I recognize are W.C. Fields, Tom Selleck, Hide, although I'm not sure if you pronounce it Hyde or Hide, Sarah Gilbert, and Kati Pamu Pamu. So for historical events, let's start off with the not-so-nice events of January 29th, war. In 1258, the Mongols invaded Dai Viet, now known as Vietnam. I wish I had that Mongol clip to stick in here. 1814, France defeats Russia and Prussia in the Battle of Brienne. In 1863, hundreds of Shoshone were killed in the Bear River Massacre. 1916 saw the first bombing of Paris by German Zeppelins. In the Ukrainian-Soviet War, the Battle of Krutty took place in 1819 between 4,000 members of the Bolshevik Red Army and a smaller Ukrainian force made up of mostly students. But it seems there's some dispute about whether this battle took place on the 29th or the 30th. In 1943, on the first day of the Battle of Rennell Island, the US cruiser Chicago was torpedoed by Japanese bombers. And in 1991, the first and deadliest major ground engagement of the Gulf War began. There are more, but I'm tired of talking about war. Moving on to politics, not necessarily that much happier a topic. Fedor III became Tsar of Russia in 1676. In 1861, Kansas became the USA's 34th state. In 1891, Queen Liliuokalani became the last monarch of Hawaii. In 1907, Charles Curtis became the first Native American US Senator. And in 1948, the Pakistan Socialist Party was founded in Karachi. There are more, but I'm tired of politics. How about sports, like baseball? On this day in 1900, the American League was organized in Philadelphia with 8 founding teams. In 1936, the first inductees into the Baseball Hall of Fame were announced, while the first inductees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame were announced in 1963. And in 2006, India's Irfan Pathan became the first bowler to take a Test cricket hat trick in the opening over of a match. I understand the basics of cricket, but someone's gonna have to translate that for me. That's actually all I found about sports. The arts do not go unrepresented. The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe was first published in the Evening Mirror in New York on January 29th, 1845. Quoth the nerd, nevermore. That's terrible. And in 1996, Venice's opera house La Fenice was destroyed by fire. Not the happiest of artistic events. Not really that artistic. Let's end up with some happier, or at least interesting topics. In 1856, Queen Victoria established the Victoria Cross. January 29th, 1886, Carl Benz patented the first successful gasoline-powered automobile. And in 1967, the Mantra Rock dance took place in San Francisco with Janis Joplin, the Grateful Dead, and Allen Ginsberg. It was the ultimate high of the hippie era. Well, the not nice history really outweighs the fun stuff, doesn't it? Honestly, I've always been a bit of an indifferent student of history, but I did find it interesting to find out some of the things that have happened on my birthday. And it was kind of surprising to find out that I already knew of a couple of things, I just didn't know they happened on my birthday. Well, in most cases on January 29th, well before that day became my birthday. If you want to learn more about this day in history or any of the things I mentioned here, just Google January 29 Wiki, or maybe we can stick a link down the doobly-doo. I hope you've enjoyed this non-in-depth look of history that's happened on January 29th, and I'm looking forward to a lot more 365 Nerds this year. DFTBA.